Like no, it's Dunchurch because it's on the left hand side. That was a bit deceiving from back there. Barbie would be on the right. There's a couple of boats.
Hello and welcome back to yet another canal adventure here on the Oxford Canal just outside of Dunchurch Pools Marina. If you've caught our earlier vlogs, you'll be aware that we're hanging around the area because we've got the boat booked in for some work in a few weeks' time. In the meantime, we're on the hunt for a cosy spot to continuously moor for a very short while.
There wasn't anything following, so it's clear for a bit. Oh, wasp out. Yep, it's Dunchurch Pools. I do like the way that they've had one of those bridges, wrought iron bridges made. I am being slowly pushed into the side. Yeah, beautifully pushed into the side. Morning, bit of a crosswind there. Morning. Oh, that was Dunchurch Pools Marina.
Damn, I missed our spot. It would have been down there. That's, well, no, would have been here, because that's the bridge.
Yeah.
And I remember that fencing. There's another bridge to nowhere.
Yep, little red brick.
But the
bridge to
entrance
nowhere.
was down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember wandering up and over the bridge and having a peek through. Did you see all the wooden mooring?
No, because I was trying to concentrate on not smacking into the side.
It's a shame because it's like a massive area and the reception part, and because it was so new, there was not a single boat, not a single boat moored there.
Right, there were boats there now.
Yeah,
so
there must be wide beams and stuff, but it literally, I mean, there's boats still there. That's how big it is. We've just gone whole bridge. But yeah, this is the hill. And fluffy clouds up top. We would have been on that Armco where they are.
Excuse me. I'm going to sneeze again.
We were probably on this last bit here because I remember there being an opening for us to see up the hill. And if you imagine, the hatch is the other side when you're
it would have been,
facing down.
so you could look out the hatch.
Yeah.
Sounds idyllic.
Well, you've seen the photos. I will dig out the photos again.
Okay, you got the photos. Brilliant.
There was less clouds than there are today.
Yeah. Do you want to moor up here?
Well, you want to go up, turn around, come back.
Yeah. Okay.
And then find somewhere on the way back.
Yeah. Okay.
But that would mean, what, do you know what bridge number that was? It'll be 81, won't it?
83. Yeah,
That last one was 83.
83, yes. Let's see if I can connect to the boat's Wi-Fi, and let's see what he says. Coughing. The speed is like right here. No, that says EE. That's not the boat's Wi-Fi then. Wi-Fi on. I want that one. Right, let's try that again. Error. Vodafone, that's us. Yeah, boat Wi-Fi is alright, it's about 30 meg down.
Yeah, I just updated the book.
Okay.
It's not marked on there.
And there is plenty of
Armco here, isn't it?
Armco. Upload is about, it's peaked at 9.
There's plenty of solar. The only thing is, you're nowhere near a single bridge.
Okay.
Oh, here.
So we want somewhere along this stretch.
You're 3 bridges back to Navigation Bridge and that wharf, aren't you? Will it be wharf? Is that 3 bridges back or 4?
3 or 4.
4.
That's got to be a footpath to somewhere.
Yeah.
Back of the prison.
Well, it's the back of the marina, because that's the green fencing again.
Oh, okay.
The more up and go and take a wander and have a recce first before you decide to come back.
Where's the winding hole? Is it a bit further
No,
up?
you wanted Hill Morton winding hole. But that's
whatever
what I'm
winding
saying.
hole's next, let's wind and come back.
Yeah, but is that the space to get the car close to? That's what
Probably
I'm saying.
not, but
You've still got Barbary Marina and everything, haven't you, as well?
oh, okay, so we want to go a bit further.
Well, no, I'm just saying you've still got that.
Right.
They call
Do
it
we want to keep going?
They call it a Barbary Strait. They call it the Barbary Strait.
I can't remember from last night when I was looking at the map. Is there a bridge near Hill? Is there a road near Hill Morton Lock?
Your choices are Navigation Bridge, which we went past with the actual cars on that entrance.
Yeah.
Right. Or you've got Barbary Bridge, Barbary Wood Bridge, number 78, which is really close to the M45 motorway.
Oh, that'd
but
be lovely.
it's a B road
Right.
bridge.
Okay.
So head up at least to Barbary Marina, which
Barbary.
probably, yeah, which will still say no turning at this point,
Yeah.
and that's where you want to.
That's where you want to
kind
more,
of
somewhere
come back,
more up
and
around
then
that
that's-
area.
Yeah,
or
because if
go
not, you've
up
got to
and
go all the way
turn.
back down to that
Right. Okay.
other one. There's nothing in
But-
between.
No. But that's an hour or so, isn't it? Okay.
Ooh.
You should be alright. You might have to duck. No, you're alright. That was my cow impression. It might not sound very good on the old camera, but someone's found themselves a scratching stick. Is that good? Is that getting the scratches? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, that's a horse, isn't it? Not a cow. You be careful. One missed hook and it'll be straight in. Teetering on the edge there. Wasn't impressed. We've not been on narrow canals for a good couple of years. We've been hiding out on the Grand Union. Yep. I think the Grand Union's about this wide. No. Yeah. I'm not sure which I prefer. Probably narrow. I'm thinking about locks. They're a lot easier than the big wide locks of the Grand Union. It's quite nice to go back to Braunston for a couple of days. We've been travelling up, as you've seen in previous vlogs, through... Tried to stop at Stoke Broom, but there wasn't any room. And ended up at Blisworth. And then from Blisworth we went up to just opposite Stow Hill, actually, Stow Hill Wharf. Which is home for rugby boat sales, and the Navigation Inn right by rugby boat sales shuts their kitchen at 5 PM on a Sunday, and so guess what time we were mooring up on a Sunday? Opposite Stow Hill Wharf, thinking, oh, we're going to have a nice roast dinner. We ended up walking up towards Weedon Beck, and there was a pub on the crossroads called the Crossroads. We had a nice roast dinner there, and dessert, which was very, very nice. I had a vanilla custard slice, not your normal sort of slab of custard and just 2 bits of flaky pastry. It was, I'll pop a picture up if I remember. But that was very nice. So where did I get to? Wiedenbeck, and then up to Daventry. Stopped at Daventry overnight. Went through, going up the Long Buckby block flight. We went up there with a hire boat that was full of friends from university, and they'd kept in touch, and it was nice to have someone to share the locks with. Then we stopped at Daventry, walked back over the tunnel. No, we didn't. What did we do? Can't remember. That's it. That's good, isn't it? We got an Uber. Got an Uber back to get the car. Where did we leave the car? Must have been Blissworth. It was Blissworth. So we got an Uber from Daventry to Blissworth, and then drove back to Daventry with the car. And then next morning, went through the tunnel. Got a little bit of footage of going through the tunnel. And then when we got to the western end of the tunnel, through the 6 locks, found somewhere to moor up by the marina, which was handy. Then after that, we walked across the tunnel to go and get the car from Daventry, and it's currently at Braunston. Yeah, it's alright. We've done a lot of walking this week. A lot of walking, which is very healthy for us. It's that kingfisher again, flying off down the towpath towards that other boat. Let's slow us up. Seem to like drifting into these weed patches.
Just looking to see how long the sunshine's going to last, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's whether that's going to turn a little bit cloudier later.
Have you seen the adverts for those T-shirts with the shipping forecast or the on them? No.
Probably, but I don't picture
there's lots of adverts on social media at the minute for these T-shirts that have got shipping forecast slogans on them, sort of light to variable.
Okay.
And other, I can't remember exactly what it said, but I thought it was quite funny, really. It could almost describe the wearer to some degree.
This looks pretty handy down here. There's the village hall and everything back round at Dunchurch and Olney or something, they call it O-N-E-L-Y, something like that, Onley. But is this bridge number 70, what I call it, 8, 9? '78, but there was a road that was running a bit parallel with you a little earlier.
Right.
But it was a road, it's a lane.
Yeah.
And that joins up on a T-junction with this road here.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be number 70. Oh my God, I got to check it again. It's 79, wasn't it? Yeah.
79, 78?
78. 78.
Short-term memory loss. It's an early sign of...
No, it's like you're navigating and it can be whatever bridge it wants to be. When I get there, I'll know what I want.
It could be a bridge
That
that
one or
identifies
not
as
one.
something completely different. I don't know. It's
At the end of the day, it's not that much further on for the A45 or
right,
M45.
M45, right?
See, even that's grown up from an A45.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, you can look. You can even see that bridge from here. So, you've got to go beyond that, swing around, come back, and hopefully there might be somewhere
Right.
along this bit where these two boats are. But you've got two coming down, haven't you now?
Yeah. I don't know whether I'm getting to the bridge quicker than the one that's following.
What I was about to ask. What's your plan? Because I think they're staying central and seem to be bombing down quite quickly now.
You know what? I'm just going to hang back. I lay now hanging back. The thing is, we've noticed that people are cruising whilst watching their phones and not necessarily watching what's ahead of them, haven't we? Normally when we're walking the towpath, we've been spotting people busy on their phone or constantly not looking ahead.
He's waving you.
He's waving me on.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I think we've just been waved on. Is that so he can hit us in the bridge hole? Dark. It's quite narrow, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit more space this side.
Right.
But I take it you can get up there. I was just about to say, we've got a bridge, but can you get up there?
There's no, I don't think there's any way off. Is it that side?
Possibly.
This is one of the straightened stretches of the North Oxford, as you can just see for it could be that way, yeah.
Okay, so it does exist anyway. There's an exit out there.
Yeah, but
Not saying there's parking
I don't know if there's
there,
anywhere
but,
to park up there,
But that's your options.
yeah. Right, thank you. That's right. Here we go. Is that another one coming behind us? It is.
Pick up a bit of speed.
I just thought if we head to Hill Morton, there is streets, residential streets or places potentially
You mentioned about stopping there, and I just wanted to point out you couldn't, not really.
No, because you couldn't go and
leave.
get the... But I don't have to go and get the car, but it would just be handy to have it near us.
So I need to look at the Hill Morton to Braunston bus service.
Okay,
It runs on a Friday.
only on a Friday. At what time? 8 a.m. or 7? Where are you off to?
Oh, okay, if you have to dash off now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.